Yeah, man. I can't control like the fucking the pout niggas, the pout party that niggas holding shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking I man, I just stole on him in public, bro. Cause I don't know, like nigga, what are you trying to do, bro? It is what it is. Easily offended people. Punch that bitch in his stomach. Mm. Oh, and greetings and salutations to whoever just joined up on the chat. Hope you like what you see here. Feel free to explore more. Pop in, pop out, do what you does best. Know that we're here watching you, watching us vigilantly. Yeah, but like I don't know, like in my mind, the picture I have right there, kind of like how I feel about when a motherfucker just like doesn't see that his angle of attack is basically to try to make me look bad at any cost. He's gonna go on his fucking like questionnaire smear campaign. Basically, anything I say, he's gonna try to interpret that as like I'm trying to. And nigga, if you can't whoop me, bro, your fucking angle of attack is gonna eventually be flawed. Eventually, and that's kind of how I judge reality, bro. I mean, Key Norfolk, you're like, you know what? Come to think about it, matter of fact, hold on, let me drop this link first. I'm gonna speak while I drop. Squeeze, cut, flush, nigga. I'll say the fuck I want, nigga. If a person's offended, nigga, that's not my personal problem. If they go to bed and they losing sleep, they not free, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to create that scenario, then that's why I asked you what's your motherfucking what you trying to do, my nigga? What's your goal? I ain't asked. I said something different though. But I said what I said. And he got mad. He didn't want to answer the question because he don't fucking even know. Fucking wet brain dummy. And that soupy shit, that's from the beer, bro. See, for him, it's broth and beer and shit, nigga. And he's just drowning that shit. But he think he look good, so he's still smiling and shit. Think he got some kind of thing on. Nah, bro. Like you have horrible logic, horrible errors and shit. You get drunk and fall asleep at the time and shit. And you trying to come at me, nigga, talking about a content critter, my nigga. You don't even have a channel. Like me either at that point, bro. I know a content creator, like a personal friend that's a content creator. This nigga got fucking 10 million views on his shit when he hits, when he just does something. That's a content creator. He lives, nigga. I know where you can see his house from almost anywhere in the city. That's a content creator, nigga. You're fucking Key Norfolk's fucking drunkapades, the drunkle. Come on, bro. You had a couple of nobodies on that shit. Fucking little flip, whatever. I mean, come on. You whatever. You're a podcast. I'm on a podcast. Last I checked, this is YouTube and this is StreamYard, not a podcast. But you can call it a podcast. I don't give a fuck. I call you a pussy. And Nuth used to act like you all the time, complaining, cry baby and this shit. But he manned up now. Now he in full fledged getting this shit dope. He dope now and shit. But you kind of be the fucking heir to the throne of bitch niggas and shit with the bitch mentality and complaining and comprehensive collision of always fucking the condition is to blame another nigga for his fucking view on reality. Fuck you, homie. Niggas like you can suck dicks anywhere y'all go. I don't care, not mine, but anywhere we all at. Them kind of niggas, bro, are the type of niggas that will be snitches that you can't trust and shit. Man, I don't like them around me most times. Cause like when they in the special spot, they gonna be all loud and extra boisterous and shit. But then you get to touch them niggas is trying to file more than just regular charges and shit. Some of these whole ass niggas even say, "Oh, he knew. Oh, he said that was gay. He knew I was gay." Try to get the nigga extra charges and shit and sent away. Fucking bozo ass niggas. You gotta trust these fucking hoe bags, nigga. Niggas that can't do time and shit. I can't fuck with a person who can't do time. And you know what else I can't do? I can't find a fucking button to put this motherfucker dick. I do this shit every time. All right, hold up. Yeah, I can't fuck with people who can't fucking do time, bro. You gotta be, because you're doing time living as it is right now. So if you can't do your own life, nigga, and continue that in, then nigga, you will be a sellout. And think you about to get years shaved off, or just you just be just stupid and fuck up a whole bunch of shit and put yourself in a worse situation. You know, just do your thing, my nigga, and stop and don't you don't worry about like if other people are being offended because you just want to make sure if anybody's gonna be offended, they're not gonna be with you. So you're trying to make it a offensive situation with me. Fuck you, nigga. That's how I feel about that shit. Niggas like you, bro, you get hokey pokey then and turned around. And that behavior keeps up. They get sent to the upper room like no guts, no glory, nigga. Bye. And that's like, cause it's treacherous behaviors. Like that's like, and look, I get it. A lot of motherfuckers didn't grow up where I grew up out here. Even though I moved around the world and shit, I grew up in Vegas and shit, bro. I know nothing else. I don't know nobody from nowhere else past this place. That was a fucking black space of life that doesn't really exist because the people don't exist. Cause I don't know the motherfuckers. But yeah, nigga, you want that kind of holdback behavior, nigga, you gonna get stole on, nigga. Lots of times, bro. I bet you got all kinds of scars. I bet you, yeah. Keep like the nigga, he if he ain't falling out, he getting knocked out. Get too drunk on past blue ribbons best. Trying to fuck the fattest white bitch with blonde hair and fucking cow titties in the fucking bar, nigga. With her fucking, you look at her fucking pants from behind, the motherfucking cellulite is actually trying to eat the fucking pants with little triangle bites. It's gross. That's kind of hoes these niggas going for. And they can come at me. Talk about offensive, nigga. I live my life, nigga. Is like fuck basically I guess the law. So I mean, even follow that shit offensive. You're trying to fucking get yourself on the buddy bus. But nigga, snake by time he's on stuff, fuck with it. I guess. Oh, invite guess. Boom. I found that shit. You don't care, niggas come up, come on, come on, stay down. I don't give a fuck. I might just do this shit for a minute, I might not. But yeah, man, like, I just like to keep it real, but like these kind of politics that's on YouTube. So when niggas talk about content creators, sound like a fucking white girl when he said that shit. I was like, I kind of got fucking want to throw up in my mouth hearing that kind of fucking banter, nigga. We content creators, we content creators. I'm like, why this nigga sound like he's whining right now, bro? When he talks, he sound like he's fucking like crying. You know why? Because he's a bitch at his heart. Talking about content creator, nigga, bro. I think the most I've had on my channel like was like probably 25 people watching, you know, and fucking like maybe 4 people, 5 people in the chat. I don't consider myself no content creator. Nigga. That's why my little channel is me, is doing my little thing and shit. I was objective in the beginning, and I seem to abandon that objective altogether. And nigga, and it's like fucking, you know, EBK up in this bitch. I don't know really. You know, I'm just gonna be me and stay being me and shit. And like basically, what I could say like, oh, for the past for a few years, I could just watch my life on. Okay, yeah, I remember that shit. Remember that shit. Yeah, it's after, you know, just document my own shit because there's not really not many photos and shit of me previously in the world. Nigga, I don't know why either. And I do it because when niggas ain't doing shit, ain't shit to be really remembered. You feel me? So when niggas be acting like they fucking more than they are on you because the camera and there might be some people in the chat that might believe them. Fuck all you niggas, even the ones that believe them, even if you're telling the truth or not. Just fucking be yourself, homie. Fuck who believes you or don't. Do you believe you? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not worried about if my pitch is better than some next motherfucker's pitch, or if my pitch got a glitch and their pitch is just way better. And if you really look at it, nah, shit got an itch. Fuck all that stupid shit, bro. It's the thing is like the afterthrow thing is like when an individual doesn't feel confident within his own, I ain't gonna add no other adjective on that shit. When a nigga's not comfortable in his own, if a motherfucker can't stand himself, tell you this, man. Wisdom don't like no limp dick, nigga. So if you can't stand on your shit, bro, you talk about offensive, nigga. You talk to a nigga that it probably I'll hit you. Like for real, nigga. It's not even a life for real, nigga. That's what will happen, nigga. If it gets to, man, I'm going right here. My mom going. I'm looking away, going through different cycle situations and shit. Mm. Yeah, I don't really keep myself around people that talk to me like that, and I don't. So when I do encounter, it's the same way every time. I don't care if it's through a fucking microphone on. I don't even talk in the video game. Talking about this nigga came and changed up the energies. And he had a little pink part of his dick sticking out or some shit. How do you know that? Fucking weirdo ass nigga, bro. It's the niggas that be talking like hoes, bro. That'll be like that. That's when it be they look back in the day, bro. Before I was like became like this fighting ass nigga, which wasn't for a long time, bro. I wasn't like fighting all my life and shit. I was in Florida, nigga, and I was like just destroying it. I was taking advantage of the situation purely, but I was just destroying motherfuckers, bro. Wasn't funny at all. Nah, nigga, but it was like it was like we had this thing, me and my homies, like we was choke the motherfuckers and shit, like they was bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we like in Vegas, and we always hang on the strip, nigga. I grew up hanging on the strip, nigga. Where you fucking grow up, nigga? Key Norfolk. Oh, at the fairgrounds, there was a field with a swing, a hill, a tree. Shut the fuck, bro. Come on, homie. So like, you know what other niggas from Vegas do you deal with, bro? That are at Vegas, in Vegas, when you fucking encounter these niggas and shit. You're coming from fucking old America as far as I look at the world, bro. Where's your big ball with the eye on it? Y'all don't even got fucking everybody with brown with wood that's not on wood and shit, nigga. So, you know, I'm from the future over here, my nigga. So a lot of shit I'm gonna talk about in my consideration. And plus, I'm my own person even here. Oh, my nigga Brax is peace. I'm offended by the offensive who are easily offended by my offensive behavior. Bro, look, and you know what, man? I'm about to be coming down to Phoenix. I'm gonna be out there for about like almost a year, homie. Like, soon as I get like literally, soon as I get my check from my fucking accident, I told my mom, I told a bunch of my bros, I'm just gonna go buy the dealership. I'm gonna buy a bike and I was gonna get on that bitch and I'm gonna just ride, nigga. I'm gonna go all around the nation and come back and fucking go to Phoenix, find me an apartment and shit, and set this little UTI school up. I'm gonna do that fucking. It's 10 months for the Harley mechanic, and that's really all I want right now. Cause I get the Harley's a V twin anyway too, so I can do my bike too, which is the KTM 1190 1200 cc, but it's a fucking twin. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be down there and shit for a minute, bro. So I'll be able to do OTO in fucking Phoenix and fucking MC in Phoenix. It's gonna be dope, nigga. I don't know if I'm gonna change my chapter. I want niggas to know that I'm out there though, but it doesn't matter. It's up to them. The niggas say, yo, put the fucking Arizona patch on. I'm like, all right. They said, you keep Nevada. I'm like, all right. And they say, turn your shit inside out like it is now. They say, all right. And they kept asking me all weekend, what'd you do? And I'm like, why the fuck they keep asking me that shit? I'm like, oh shit, the P. Yeah, nigga. And that's why, bro, like, for the easy offended, bro, there's no way I could be a fucking in this outlaw motorcycle club shit. If I was like offended by shit, bro, I'd get beat up. I'm not a wimp, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Key Norfolk, you have like a wimpy mentality, bro, and you're always concerned about someone else's well-being. While the next time the next sentence, you are trying to take down and slander and incriminate or suggest anything on another man in the same breath, bro. So I see your ways. You're not even a snake, homie. You're a fucking leech, my nigga. And we're not talking about the one Amazon ones that some nigga get the big ass fucking tree bark size shack shoe leeches and shit. We're talking about the ones you find at a hillbilly's house, nigga, and it be in the bitch's fucking pants and shit. They're like not even leeches, they're more like bugs, nigga. But you probably spit bugs, Key Norfolk, the way you be acting and shit. Ain't be no special bugs either, nigga. It's the ones that annoy you like gnats, nigga. And yeah, if you're offended by that shit, I'm just being creative. The one person like this nigga's hella creative, you can be laughing at shit. This nigga's funny as hell. Or you could be like, this nigga's fucking really describing how that nigga really feel about it creatively and shit. But if you're offended, that's by your own choice of how you feel about what you think about it. You know? And if somebody else not offended, are you offended now by them not being offended because you are offended? See, now where does this shit begin? Where does shit end? Is it just with you or is it with the world around you? And that's where I kept asking you, bro, what are you trying to accomplish? And if that nigga just asked me, bro, I'd have told him this shit exactly what I'm trying to accomplish, nigga. And if I felt like I was a spot, I didn't know how to apply shit, and I don't even really know right now. So I guess that's what it is. To accomplish, I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish right now. And let it be revealed that it's all good. What the fuck? Nah. These niggas think they on the Price is Right or some shit. Big goofy ass dumb Negroes. You know what I'm saying, bro? That we call out here, we call niggas like you desert dudes. Off-ended, right? You know what I'm saying? And that nigga head, like if you turn one way, you thought he was looking straight the way his hair was cut, but he was actually looking. That's the back of his head. You thought he was looking sideways. That's the back. The way he had his hair has a hair on his rack. But yeah, bro, and that's like the thing is, how dare a motherfucker come at me? That's why I was like, bro, on this nigga on Greedy Challenge shit, and I just came in like I'm an '80s baby, bro. I'm born in '81. You know what I'm saying? I was born the same fucking month that MTV came out, nigga. What the fuck you trying to tell a nigga like me, bro? I grew up Beavis and Butthead, nigga. I grew up motherfucking Garbage Pail Kids and shit, nigga. What is a motherfucker trying to tell me about being offended and shit? We were picking worms up in kindergarten, my nigga. We were eating glue. The whole United States, all of us was eating glue in 80 fucking 9, nigga. Fuck you, bro. Get out of my face with that shit, that offensive shit, nigga. With your fucking, oh, I'm from like 19. I was born in 1998 and I'm like fucking 93. Nah, nigga. I already broke a bunch of CDs and shit that I still kept, nigga, by 96. Nigga, what you trying to tell me, homie? Offensive, bro. Fucking, they had the motherfucking, the homie put a fucking gun that was used in the commission of a crime on the cover of an album. My homie. You so it's like, this nigga, oh, you being offensive. And niggas like, oh, niggas say shit nowadays to get a reaction, bro. So the thing is, let's look at it at gender polarity and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who releases the pheromones, the male or the woman in most situations? As far as I'm concerned, I don't know if any of that does it. It's the female gonna be releasing the pheromones, the attractor, whatever. This shit. You know what I'm saying? That got the attraction fact. And wisdom says it, man. It's a cipher, bro. It's wisdom. It's water and shit. And got attractive powers, bro. Secondary, but most necessary. So at that point, why these niggas acting like bitches? Thinking they gonna fucking hillbilly trip me up on some bitch fucking moves, my nigga. I'm a Vegas nigga, homie. These niggas don't get it. You know, I get it. Why? Because they're bitches, and bitches only do shit like dishes and break them and fucking fix them and whatever. However, we get the new ones replaced. That's what they do, and they spot shit like that. Oh no, not the glue. Hello, I remember that. And put that shit on. We would eat the fucking glue and shit. So 76 even. So look, and the thing is, right? So even though we're the 80s babies, like I'm an 80, 81, boom. My vet's an 87 vet, boom. But it was the 75s, 76s, those babies and shit, bro. Those are the ones that fucking impacted our lives and shit. 80s babies and the rest of Tupac, you know, Lane, all the across the board, bro. The 25s, 25 Club. It was all 75, 76 babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? The greatest of all time, shit. But we got Metallica going, them niggas a little bit older and shit. It was already in the shit, but like for like a lot of our guys and shit, the niggas 85, 80, 76 babies and shit. Either way, I ain't no bitch, baby. I'm an American motherfucking made, straight American minded. I was programmed by fucking movies in the 80s and the 90s and video games and shit and fucking shit like that. And fucking tapes to stealing CDs, nigga, to fucking Napster and shit. You know what I'm saying? To stealing CDs so we can steal more shit on a CD. That's where we came from, run out of bookstores of CDs and shit. This nigga came from fucking, a Smurf village or something similar. Coming at me with the offensive shit, bro. When soon that nigga brought that up and he brought that question towards me, I already knew what he was doing. He wanted to suggest to the court the fucking goofy nigga, fucking long-footed jester nigga and shit with the mismatched fucking outfit. He wants to suggest that I'm a possible criminal of heresy to the king. I'll air this bitch out, nigga. That's what I got at the end of the day. Like, okay, that's what y'all want to play. But I'm hitting that nigga first. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. There was one situation that made me like every time that shit happens, I'm gonna do that again. Even though that situation was kind of unfavorable with me and my situation, that is exactly what I'm gonna do every time. Motherfuckers try to jump me, nigga. The one that wants to get to spark it up the most is the nigga I'm gonna try to fucking kill with one punch, nigga. I'm gonna try to but this is the guy, all right? And he's the one who signed up. He didn't know that's what he signed up for though. He think they about to all jump me and shit. Nah, while he's fucking focused on the jumping, I'm fucking getting get one lump in. Now look at his head like a pumpkin, getting bigger and bigger, Willie Lumpkin. And they gonna be like, nah, he had a bunch of more friends, they jumped him. You know what I'm saying? But that's on some real shit, man. I already know the behavior of niggas like that, bro. I don't fuck with people like a Key North or that shit that has behaviors, or he will suggest fucking instead of like trying to like fucking find like have a beef with a nigga. He'll try to suggest other niggas to do something for him because he's too pussy to do it himself, nigga. I'm stealing on his ass, nigga. The first time it happened, that well, yeah, the first time, yeah, that shit was it was only really one time, and it was a female that I hit. but literally, it was like drastic measures, and I was hella fucking faded, nigga, and we were far from home, nigga, and I just didn't want to do this shit. So yeah, I had him. That was a quick decision. It didn't end up good because like it was crazy, but it ended up with me and my girl almost getting into a fight while like this bitch is all fucked up. These niggas don't even know what to do no more. Now that's why I wanted to happen. Like the ants, bro. Like people are like ants, my nigga. If you see one and the other one making the same type of decision, the other one jumps on board that shit. If you can interrupt that process with something, it's called annihilation, bro. They will stop. They will not know. They'll be fucking scattered, nigga. And that's why I stand alone, so nobody could ever have me scattered, nigga, behind some other motherfuckers. Unless the niggas ready, unless the niggas down to die with me, then we gonna roll suicide. Nah, but I'm hella lit though right now. This whole weekend, man, the grand opening of our clubhouse here in Nevada, you know what I'm saying, was so dope and shit. You know what I'm saying? I accomplished my goals and my fucking like I did a lot of work and shit in my leg. I've been having like demon problems and shit sometimes and shit. So still got a lot of scar tissue still healing up and shit. So I had to like be like on the next day and shit, but I did my job. I got a bunch of hoes there, nigga. They did their thing. Everybody loved it and shit. They was on the ground fucking shaking it down, nigga, butt naked, titties out, everything, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And everything went according to what I was hoping it would be. You know, asking the women to ask to do that shit. You know, and the bitch like, can we get a cover fee or a cover chart or some shit or something? I like, look, like we outlaws. We don't fucking let that shit go down like that. It don't work like that. Either we like you, we don't. If we don't, then we ain't gonna have you back. If we do, we gonna ask you to come again. Every time you come, just come play in the wind and we gonna fucking all have fun. Gonna be coming tripping. You gonna be good. So shit good. But I had a privilege, like, I'm clubhouse man for the fucking whole thing, bro. I'm sleeping there. Boom, boom, boom. Anybody wants to sleep at the clubhouse, I'm there, nigga. Cause when I travel out of town, I'm sleeping at the clubhouse, nigga. Every guaranteed, nigga. Guaranteed at the clubhouse, bro. You know, I ain't gonna say no names of nobody and shit, no place, no nothing like that. But I talked to my one of my bro or a bro, you know what I'm saying, been around for a long time and shit, whatever and shit. And he was talking about like the a Fed case and how a bunch of niggas got a bunch of bros got locked up for a minute, for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, the Fed case and shit. And like his part, he was like, yeah, nigga. He said they really wanted me and shit because I'm the one who found it. I realized he was city. I beat his ass like damn near to death. And I'm sitting to a man who just like this ain't no TV show, bro. This ain't no rap song and shit. I'm sitting here to a man that like that fucking did the fucking that's the holy grail of fucking counter moves and shit, bro. Of black men life and shit. Is discover the motherfucking of discover the enemy amongst their ranks and shit, bro, and fucking handle that shit. But it was just beautiful, like hearing how he went that whole shit, how he kept his mouth shut and just went through the whole process and like, and I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm gonna ask more questions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never been fed before. I've been hella state, you know what I'm saying, county, all that shit, across the board, that shit locked. And I'm pretty sure that yeah, they don't fucking do anything else other than fucking big organizations and shit. If it does happen, market chances of going fed was it's probably higher than it would be if I wasn't in the OMG or OMC. Hey, peace to homie Minds Army. We dropped the link and shit. And this nigga want to come up and paint a picture with his beautiful words and shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, but he was telling me like just like how the Fed's attack angle of attack, the tactics that they use, they're like not traditional, but they can do more grimy or stilly shit, like more Key Norfolk bitch move shit, angry, pissy type brat type shit. That's how he basically how the Feds were really reacting, you know, and the fact that they got their own man like fucking put in a predicament, that's like not his fault and shit. And the tax they try to use against him and shit by being federal government and shit, bro. It's pretty fucked up. And it's like, damn, so basically we have on the street we have motherfucking dumbass Dungeon Dragon motherfucking nerdy ass fucking cops that were never fucking picked for any football or athletic event and shit. Then they go to the military and they just want to fucking be fucking the one in power, thinking they about to catch. Hopefully, one day they can play fucking Warzone live, nigga. You feel me? Because be wondering why and shit. So I think right now I'm kind of wondering what the fuck I was talking about before I said that shit. But it's my Joe Pass, nigga. I'm like, he changed the whole energy of the room. Bro, you ever, my nigga, I walk into a fucking prison cell, niggas in there talking like that. I'm turning right the fuck around, nigga. You heard him? We at the table, man. He came sit down. He just want to destroy the whole energy, man. Like, what kind of energy was so precious and valuable to you? Oh shit, I mean, so y'all definitely wasn't planning on killing somebody. I was upon some us. Oh, starfish. Like, oh, it just sounds weird, bro. When niggas come off the rip like that, bro. And there's plenty of movies of that one hype man, the evil hype man, is always complaining and shit. Just wants to see disaster come from the one that they think that how can he get away with shit that he say? You know why, niggas? I'll pay for mine, nigga. That's why. Shit. Fucking drunk, the fucking drunk man. I'll slap military my life. Ari. Yeah, man. And it's like this, bro. It's like that's like the programming of the money. That's the ultimate, like one of the ultimate end of how money works. That scores and snakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Is you will be operating between two polarities of fucking thought, nigga. Buy or not. Buy or sell. No, actually be bought or be sold. So you're gonna be in those particles. And then so when them niggas be like, oh, tax and the dollar come back and it's the same dollar. And then you like, man, bro, we have to cut the Netflix out. You wonder where that 7% tax really went. We can't have Netflix this month. Yeah, man, it's $5 too much, man. We cutting it close. I had about 20-day pass, man. Hell, you feel me? And like that's what we running. So people they're so stuck in that shit, bro. And I don't understand. I understand why. The basic value that we use is our fucking means of existence is fucking the setup. It's the thing that fucking is the whole thing is built on that one thing. And he's like, oh, that nigga sold his soul. Uh, Imagine every human being is a son in America. And if that son is a son, how can you plug into that power? And here comes a dollar bill. Bitches put a dollar bill on a carrot stick and dang it in front of her son and watch the son build up a fucking whole nation, armies, tech, space shit, space suit, space pilot, fake space shit, fake space suits, build the fucking fake shit and the real shit. It was the fucking people that did that shit, the sons. And so niggas like, oh, how the current, how the like nigga, like this whole thing is not even like, come on, bro, like this shit. I always kind of thought sometimes that like, what if the world woke up and was like, what the fuck is that? Like a big ass rash, like a concrete block called Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is kind of like, bro. He's like, if we can't keep them, who gonna keep these motherfuckers? Who gonna live in these? Oh, the prison cells, the state keeps the cell. Yeah. See, and hearing our shit, like that's exactly what they do. Or it's like one thing about Nevada, bro. If anybody really wants to know what's going to be happening in the world, look at what happens in here, this city. Because before the lockdown happened, bro, we knew about like fucking almost a month that they were about to start locking shit down because big time shows had like went limited all of a sudden. Big shows like you're talking about residencies. I'm talking about Mysterious shit. That's not a big. Oh, it's not a big show. You're like, no, oh, that was 250. I'm talking about like Jennifer Lopez. Like you're paying fucking like $900 just to sit at the place where you can't see shit. You feel me? And a couple of them shows went limited real quick, bro. You know. And then another thing, there was fucking Nellis had Nellis did abnormally more fucking jet, he'd be flying jets and shit. We just taking off out of nowhere, boom, 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 five of them fly over the mountain ranges and shit. But it was like all day for like one day or like a couple days in a row. They just did like nonstop. It was kind of weird, you know. That was niggas preparing and shit. And the money is not. The money is not. Is the money is that the main principle, the particle, whatever that shit is, bro. The way they have designed and interact and interloop with us and shit. It's like a curse. It really operates more like a curse or a bind. Like literally, I just said some fucking to invoke, to bind, to unbound, to fucking really to like demons, bro. Like, can demons treat people like demons? Well, what's a demon? Not a fucking ugly person with fucking magical teeth and shit and stinky breath with bad feet, doesn't eat nothing but rats and whatever shit. He's naked. Nah, it's the thing is it's it's the individual. And if you don't know yourself, then you're not gonna know nothing. And if one possibly if one cannot know, the rest cannot know. Like a light switch. You know what I'm saying? Like the sun and moon, like boom, boom, it's that or that. You know what I'm saying? Somehow they split the sun and the moon. Or they allow the sun and moon to split themselves. You feel me? What's cracking, homie? See, I thought they see nigga, unless this is a fake account. They said Raphael Flatplane, he had fucking died in some kind of horrible blizzard in Oklahoma where he was hit by lightning in a plane crashing. But he had won a lot at the same time. We just know what was true. Could be all of it. That's the man, the myth. I remember when it was like flat Earth, bro. It was like just flat Earth. It was like a lot less arguing with everybody. But now it's like, nah, it's just argue now, nigga. It's like my brick is always bigger than your brick, nigga. Always. Just remember that. I don't care if you found somebody say his brick was bigger than both our bricks. When you guys look, I'll get a bigger brick. Niggas like, what the fuck? Yeah, motherfucker, Black Little Junior baby Sanchez and thinking they're fucking have this like fucking big following, and you know these basically like if you want to say like this, right? Sanchez would be, I guess you would consider him like the Fugees at least. All right. And everybody trying to imitate that shit. It's like the other groups that try to be the Fugees. I don't even remember their fucking name. I remember there was one that had a female, she like light skin, it was the ghost. They had a ghost, some shit. It was kind of cool. Um, I'm glad Bahamadia stayed clear of all that shit because she caught that shit. I'll ruin my whole career, nigga. I was gonna be fucking ruckus. I was gonna be underground and shit. Or like the Black Eyed Peas, like when they added Fergie. So like that's what I'm seeing looking at like the level of scale of niggas I be like perceiving and shit, you know. And but a lot of these niggas like they're like nah nigga we like the niggas I fuck with we was like more like some we heard them niggas doing some shit we like more like a Wu-Tang type niggas because we got our own thing and we are our own people and none of us got to dominate over anybody else. We all free and we all respect everybody's shit. That's the one thing. A lot of these niggas just want to fucking be the center of attention. They come with the fucking talking point of argument contention. They're fucking white people at church without church and white skin. That's what I see. Yeah, nigga, well, this nigga can't destroy the energy, nigga. Cause I'm not being fake. I'm just being me. And, oh, you know what happens? It's always a nigga that wants asking questions for other people. When ain't nobody asked that nigga to ask him no question for him, for them. I'm speaking for the people, nigga. I'll beat your ass up in front of the people, nigga. What then? But the people ain't gonna do shit, nigga. And I'll spit at one of the motherfuckers and shit. Showing like vicious and shit as I stand on your fucking chest, nigga. Dare niggas to come close before I stomp on this motherfucker on their pirate, their pilot. Their fucking Caesar. I'll stay on a nigga's chest, bro. That's the kind of shit I'm on, my nigga. You fuck with me, nigga. We in public, I might hit you, get you lit. And if I get stay on your chest, I'll one Captain Morgan your ass, nigga, 1 foot, nigga. My nigga stand back before I fucking crush this man. And start saying shit like valiant bequeath and shit to fucking really throw people off. And then when he wakes up, I'm like, nigga, they loved it, bro. They thought it was dope. This nigga be confused as fuck. He don't know what the fuck going on because he was asleep anyway. Oh, they thought it was beautiful. Then started people like, what? And I'm like, man, you're playing. Yeah, there's a camera over there, guys. We're doing a little skit for YouTube. Yeah, man, you sold it really. They thought you really sleep. Because that's what we do to bitch niggas. We come up with some fucking fun, evil, torturous things to do to express like how we just don't fucking like you, bro. And there's this one dude I actually felt bad for. It was in Florida and shit. And the only reason now the policy is different how I operate in Florida because jail I operate for one code. I don't care what jail and process I'm in, nigga. I operate for one code and shit. There's one dude named Smoke, nigga. They used to the other inmates, nigga. They knew that nigga from the South Side, whatever. They grew up with him, whatever. He's like a crack kid. He used to be a regular kid. They had a bad kid family and shit. They would grab that nigga's ear and shit and twist his nigga ear and make that nigga say, "Hootie hoo, hootie," loud as fuck. And they would take turns doing that shit. And then they like try to put the fucking the slap box Olympics, and they try to make everybody slap him. And they try to have me do it. I'm like, I ain't slap boxing no motherfucking body, nigga. Anybody put their hands on me, nigga, they gonna find out exactly why I'm not fucking play fighting with nobody. And so that, kind of made me of a center of attention because I said no, nigga. And I talk different. And so look, nigga, now they know they got how this foreign nigga gonna come out in our shit. Nobody handle my business, nigga. Straight up. And every time I go to jail, I'm probably gonna fight somebody. Someone's gonna be me. I'm gonna stand on my shit, nigga. And you gonna see if it gets to a point, I know it's gonna be a fight. I'm just gonna steal on your ass. Just get to the point, bro, and get it over with, homie. Especially in the box, my nigga. There's not gonna be a sit down. Let's assign size and shit. Do you have a trainer? How big's your towels and shit? Those regulations suit. None of that shit, bro. It's like, nigga, you talking crazy. You get close enough, you're not gonna be talking crazy no more. That's one thing I know. If you still talking crazy, you be definitely crazy after I fucking got your ass straight up. You know, but on the real, like a lot of people, you find times in your life that some people they don't appreciate another person's self okayness. Not being, I'm cool, I'm all right. I'm like, you just okay. You right. It doesn't matter, bro. I'm not trying to be this or I'm not trying to be that. Nigga, it really doesn't matter. Matter of fact, as you thought, asked me a question, I think I just lost something. You know, you just right where you was. And you have to announce it or describe it or nothing because it was what it was. It was experience you were going through. And all niggas got to fucking, and I know you probably will, nigga, because y'all niggas keep the fucking razor blades and shit between your toes and shit. Matter of fact, from what I heard one nigga even turned his pinky toes into two dual razor blades and shit, where they would pop out. Like they would split the toe, nail, and everything, like the Chainsaw Man. If you haven't seen Chainsaw Man, nigga, you have to. That's just the fucking dopest show I've ever seen in my life. It's on Hulu. It's anime. That shit was fire. But yeah, man, you know, I guess like the whole purpose of this conversation is like just to let niggas know that, you know, the real niggas, we do burn candles and shit at night, nigga, for the niggas that still do this shit. And I ain't gonna be punk, prejudiced or nothing by no fucking body, bro. I don't care if you's a motherfucking who is, it doesn't matter, bro. If you can't allow a person to just be where they're at, bro, there's something wrong with the person trying to change them. No, there's this cartoon called it's on Hulu, it's called The Chainsaw Man. And basically it's a dude that his hands turn into chainsaw and his face turns into a chainsaw, bro. And he goes to a berserker mode. That shit is so fucking dope. And look, and it's really the whole reason, but the whole movie show it's a series like 12 episodes. Each one like 25 minutes. It's a cartoon. And hella violent, hella gory, hella sexually explicit and shit. But really in the beginning, he's like, I just want to touch some titties, man. Like before I die, I would just want to touch some titties and shit. So he dies. And the demon he had, it was like a little Pikachu demon, but it had a chainsaw for it to stick out his face, a little itty bitty one. The demon was like, well, I'll be your heart because I want you to experience your dreams, but I want you to kiss a girl. I want you to feel what real titties feel like. So I'm gonna help you accomplish that. So he becomes the fucking heart of the kid, and now he's like this fucking little this cord sticking out of his chest. And he pull that bitch, and they turn the chainsaw man, bro. Arms, chainsaws, bro. Fucking shit up, talking crazy too, because he going to savage mode. It's so sick, man. And it's a really good show because they have like so many like innuendos and comments. I don't want to spoil it, but it's a dope ass show. I can't wait for the next one to come out. I just watched it like last week. But like in the end of life, bro, like I feel like I felt that kid so bad. Like, bro, yeah, I just want to really just touch some titties, nigga. These niggas talking about get a job and work and fucking paying taxes and fucking this card and that card and this test and that test and bro, like where are the titties at? You know what I'm saying? There's supposed to be titties here, my nigga. I'm supposed to be touching them, and there's supposed to be other things. I'm supposed to be sticking my dick in it, bro. And that's the pussies. Where is this hat place at? I must have walked to the wrong room or some shit. This is a coal mine or something. Mining, nigga. And like once they got niggas away from that, I'm looking at the little kid like, damn, that's what it's all about, bro. Like just touch some fucking titties, nigga. And if you can't agree with that, nigga, I question that man. Put a one in the chat. They can drop the bomb. I am saying no, man. No, don't hold back from touching titties. Touch all the women's titties. Not all of them. Some titties should not be touched. What should we do with them, boss? Just bypass those. Somebody will touch them. Just won't be me. And hopefully it's not you. Well, we catch one doing it. Cut that nigga's hands off. He shouldn't be touching titties ever again. So let the niggas tell no good titties. You know, and that's like the thing is what the establishment does not want is like just shit I'm doing right now. Matter of fact, every motherfucker in this chat right here, the shit that y'all niggas really are who y'all are when I'm around y'all niggas, y'all your own person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? That nigga Raph, that nigga, yeah, he is a strange flame. He shined a little bit differently than the rest of them, but definitely you can see it was different. You definitely see it was different. Oh, what's he doing now? Oh, it was on his own thing? Oh, okay. And that's how them niggas be. You know, I'm my own person too. Gotta watch out for them fake titties, them chest feeders. Hey, look, bro, look. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would prefer to have fake titties, but it has to be a certain kind. So that like disqualifies the whole realm of women and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if I could find a chick with some fake titties that's like real titties and shit, which like that doesn't exist. Like Alana Ray was, those are fake. I'm like, damn, really? Damn, really? You feel me? And so yeah, I like fake. I don't know the fake booty though. I don't know if I'm not trying to get that same exact feeling out that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can grab the fucking like on my ex, the little Mexican shit, her before she got redone and shit recently. They were like they had dangle to them, bro. They were trying to make them all tight like these Barbie chicks, bro. I want that shit to still have a little dangle to them bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if I can't fucking wrap them motherfucker, bro, if they don't bitches don't fucking come around, nigga, it's just aesthetic only. You feel me? So yeah, I mean, shit. To me, bro, like, but you know what? Like, there are certain type of big titties that I like titties that are. I like chicks like with small titties too, though. But it can't be no small titty, big long ass, big toe nipple. That shit gets you might get fucking hurt. I don't know what might happen. Earthquake, who UFO, what? No, at this point, the bitch didn't really have titties. She had these toes, these big toes sticking out her chest. Nigga, what they were nipples though. They were disguised at that point, bro. See my podcast, bro. We gonna talk about real shit. If Key wanna have his shit and everybody got their shit, we gonna come over here and I'm gonna say wild shit, nigga. Talk about bitch with big titties and little nipples and big nipples and little titties and shit, or no nipple and no titties and shit. Like there was not a fucking. We don't know what's going on, so that motherfucker has to leave. Escort that person out the property peacefully because we don't know what the fuck it is yet. I'm not saying it's bad to be here every day, but some of us got other things, bro. I'll be fucking swinging through every once in a while. I hardly go live and shit. You know what's worse? If the bitch like can like protrude in and out, nigga, like the fucking pink dicks and shit. How we on this topic? I don't know. I was on Greedy shit. I said some shit about fucking sticking. I'll forget. It was talking about eating right and stuff and the power of a pepper, and I was like, hell yeah. He's like, yeah, they're sexually powerful too. I was like, yeah, stick a fucking ghost pepper in a bitch booty and rubber her shit with fucking oyster sauce and shit. Yeah, hell yeah, every time, bro. Every fucking time. And like niggas laughed at that, right? We all was giggling and laughing and shit, right? But I guess there was like one or two points that maybe I think I said was effective or something, and one other person got mad at it because I think he thought what he said was supposed to be the cream of the crop, and I was adding like my thoughts too. He took it as the fucking direct fucking. I came and tried to, you know, crash a plane into his shed or some shit. You know, I don't. And niggas that tell me if they're about to land a plane in the first place, I don't even fucking like that kind of shit. Like, what do you mean you're about to land a plane? Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Trying to land my plane. You know how fucking dumb that shit sounds come out of a nigga's mouth, bro? I ain't like hearing it. I'm like, well, this is like fucking some. See, what's some tattoo face things we having? Big purple, green, yellow, motherfucker ice cream cone with a keychain tattooed over his right eye. That's what he came up with. Oh, hold no, 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 no. And that's what I'll be like. Oh no, fuck her up, Buttercup. Hey, no, that's how I be feeling this shit, bro. Because I still remember listening to System of the Down. What happened to the people that listen to System of the Down? Are we still around? Do they still exist? Or do they all sign them off like wars, so they abduct them or something? They replace these niggas one by one. They been looking for me, but my credit's so bad, nigga. I never really keep a fucking solid address, nigga. They don't know where I could be. Cause like niggas that be offensive and shit, they're usually offensive because they think they're about to get something out of it. A lot of people. There's certain things that I think that are generally offensive to most men that can be brought up in conversation. I don't want to bring up on this like at all, really, because not the kind of conversation I enjoy having conversations about, which is to wrap it up in one word, scumbag behaviors. And a scumbag is not a fucking a safe thief or fucking a scumbag is a motherfucking Chester. You already know. So that's as far as we go with that shit. Some of the niggas motherfucking like really get it hardcore on that shit, bro. And so they can start getting to the root and some shit like nigga, it's not a good conversation to be talking about. Like I don't know what the fuck. So I'm gonna stay away from it. Niggas stay away from my shit, I'm good. They gonna live. Simple as that. Who you won't see niggas getting just jumping in lions cages. Or these niggas ain't been to the zoos in so long, they forgot lions exist in many forms and shit. Niggas think that fucking, you know what? There's a motherfucker over here too, another YouTuber in Vegas and shit. This nigga got a big ass house too. He doing like 7 million views and shit. This nigga got robbed and shit by his own dumb ass shit. And they shot this nigga like 3 times in his legs, bro. Because he's a bitch nigga that's rich nigga doing some YouTube shit that don't understand shit, nigga, thinking it's all gravy and grits, nigga. And that nigga got shot up in his legs and shit and robbed and shit. Whatever the situation is. So you got these niggas in these rappers and these murders and shit, because these niggas are dummies, bro. These aren't niggas that are signing contracts because they're smart or can read, maybe. They're like fucking lost children that are dummies at the same time. They were doing anything just to fucking like. One day, I guess they were at the club one day, and this one dude was next to him, like, you know what? I like your chain. And this nigga know who the fuck this nigga was. He knew this nigga didn't sound right, but he still, let me buy you a drink. And next thing you know, this nigga is now Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, and the nigga can't even like, you know what I'm saying? When the nigga go poop, nigga, you hear that shit like boom, 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 hitting the splashing and shit, like poop falling out, nigga. Poop ain't pooping, it's just fucking falling out. And on the real shit, my nigga, I seen shit like that in prison, bro. This nigga trying to walk upstairs, he can't even hold his poop in, nigga. Poop falling out. He joking and cracking jokes and shit. We all heard you last night. Some people probably never come back to prison ever again after what we heard that night before. He walk around with poop falling out. He laughing and joking like nothing's wrong. I'm like, this nigga's in shock or some shit. It was fucking horrible, bro. See a man like just respond and see that shit was fucking. It was gross, my nigga. Like to the soul gross. To the soul gross, my nigga. Like that nigga's like he's like he's still in a nightmare. That nigga still was in a nightmare. We was like looking at this nigga walking upstairs, talking like everything's cool, like he normally does shit. And he's leaving the trailer shit, bro. He's falling out his fucking pants, bro. When he's walking, it's all on the stairs and shit. And he walks to the room and shit, and he's coming telling me, yeah, he's like, it's not mine. I don't know who did that shit. We was like, what the bro? The night before, that nigga was screaming horribly. It was a horror, nigga. There is nothing nobody can do. Nigga, you can't say shit. Cause that nigga said, yeah, put me in the cell with that nigga. I want to be in that cell with that nigga. That's my friend. Yep. No, he's really your friend, nigga. To the end. All the way in. And that shit like it's a tragedy to see that shit because like that's one of the only things in our Department of Corrections here in Nevada that's a black eye on our car, on my car. You niggas talk that we shit, fuck what you talk that we shit, nigga. You ain't never seen no we shit till you go to prison in Nevada. And it's just the car. You can't get out of that shit. You can't uncar. That's only one of these. Only blacks can't uncar that shit. Anybody could be black, but nobody blacks can't be nothing else but they self. Unless they can try to go USO. And when they do that, you know, there's gonna be raping other niggas. Friend in the end, yeah, bro. I seen some terrible shit, bro. We got like another thing too, like we have like we have a super predator here too, though. Like, and there's this, so there's another channel, bro. You know, I'm gonna shout out a really fucking good channel. It's called Vegas Profile Stories. If you want to check a dope channel that you can see the underbelly, inner city politics of how Vegas really is and shit, even though he's a wood and there's certain diverging aspects when it especially comes to prison and certain like other when you go to prison and you come out of prison, Nevada, the politics of how the way you live your life are always different because now you understand the hidden secrets of the city, the hidden secrets of the state, which is the state ran fucking prison system that runs the fucking state. That's how it works, right? And once that happens, you now speak two languages. Now you have more than one personal perception. Everybody can go to prison, come out with that same shit, but in Nevada, it's a different way because the way we operate the entire structure of the system itself is different in every state in the nation. That's why when we don't have the MA and the motherfucking the gorilla shit going on, and it's because of that kind of shit. We're like, you know what? We stick with ourselves. They stick with themselves. Warden, you gonna make sure that happens, or we gonna be killing each other. And that's exactly what happened. The first motherfucking that movie Undisputed had a big open yard, and one it was a riot, bro. And nigga, and you know we say we beat that earth, that Mexican that with that earth with them earth biscuits, beat the nigga to death. And since then, bro, we ain't lost no riots, nigga. And that's where eventually the states and the government started seeing the downfall of how the prison system was designed. Like we got too many of them niggas locked up. These niggas just dominate. SAs and Woods joined up together. Tap swastikas and fucking tortillas or some shit. I don't know what they kind of tattoos them niggas would get. 13s and swastikas and shit looking silly as fucking million motherfucking Diana, I don't know, Madonna. And that's like, and so when you talk, when I'm on panels, nigga, I'm like, this is also the same type of nigga that's talking. The nigga that with that understand is talking this shit. I'm still him. And I'm listening to people saying that's who's listening too. We all one. But no bullshit though. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's just better that way, bro. So like when they be talking about unity and shit, it's like I'm talking with this bro about like, man, yeah, it was funny and shit, but it was horrific because like, so a person's trauma isn't always conducive to just one person that other people know has been through a serious trauma. Other people can visually watch this person in trauma and become victims of trauma. It's called neurosis, you know what I'm saying? When you be neurotic and shit. You know, that you like your own personal torment of how you're trying to understand what this person's going through and don't want to at the same time. And know how horrible it is and watch the results and shit. You know, that shit was fucked up, bro. I think that was worse than Smiley's because Smiley, we already knew because he would, matter of fact, I had just really about to move me right after that shit. Yeah, I didn't want to be around to see Smiley anymore, bro. When they came from another fucking side, the C side, they come over to D side so we could be in the room with fucking the other nigga. We heard his screams too. Walking that bitch happy as hell with TV. Recall gentleman, he got his TV and shit. He's like, we're watching TV and shit. They watching TV and then like, I don't know, after the count, when they went to the other side to do the count, and was screaming there for about a good 5 minutes, bro. Disgusting motherfucker. Yeah, but also we had the Super Predator. Yeah. So Vegas Profile Stories is a dope ass channel. Just check his shit out. He got some fire ass stories, bro. Like one thing about Vegas is like there's always these crazy stories and shit. You know, I'll always change crazy stories in jail, in county, in city, in Stewart, Mojave, in Henderson, whatever. You know, with white boys and shit. Motherfucker coming from like normally in the prison, you're gonna all the other shit in prison, but before that the white boys you normally gravitate to. I'll fuck with them niggas, talk with them. And I hear some crazy stories. We kick it outside, be on some crazy shit. This nigga Vegas Profile Stories talks about how the nigga went to rob this nigga that stole the water truck. Also try to steal stole a train, bro. So if y'all want to hear that story, bro, I would definitely Vegas profile stories. You know what I'm saying? Definitely check that channel out, bro, because he had that story on there. He also talks about Big Pretty too. You know, because we came up, he from the other side of town, he a Wood. I'm from the east side. He from like the west. Well, not the west. He from a different other side. He like some other shit. We don't even know what to call that shit really. Vegas, Summerlin, Summerlin, pretty much. And the people that he ran around, they were they were pretty popular, like because of some news shit, some shit that happened at their high school back in the like late '90s and shit. You know, but eventually they had like some more stories to tell about how the nigga was robbing the train, nigga. Shit is dope. Yeah, man. See, I also don't support no bitch nigga shit, and I'm gonna stand by that shit all the time. And niggas be like, "Oh, mental ninja, man, blah blah blah." Nigga, don't be mad at me because nigga, the nigga bitch nigga's like fucking like a fucking itch, nigga. Yeah. Well, let me tell you about a story. There's a story behind my avatar right here. So if you look closely, notice first the teeth, Don Cheadle, all in the same sense. And if you look around the face of Don Cheadle, there's the eyes and there's nose, and Don looks like he's having a good time. Truthfully, Don is not having a good time. Don right now is currently boiling, simmering in a soup of his own incompetence in a savage proportion that's too much for him to withstand. And sadly, he's vanquishing his own self through his insolence. Like that's like Key Norfolk, nigga. When they try to back me into some fucking like make me well this nigga's like you was your fault. Like when they try to tell me some shit like that, all I hear is like some white bitch pointing at me saying I try to steal her purse. I'm like, nigga, nah, nigga, did I? And peace and noon. You feel me? So it's like that's when niggas they begin fucking filleted, nigga. They begin dip, straight dip, nigga, the worst way possible and shit, nigga. It's they're fucking like basically they got seasoning coming back out their pores, nigga, as the cycle being completed, nigga. In the hyperventilation chamber of their fucking fearful souls, nigga. That's the face they be having, nigga. As they're surrounded by soup, nigga, of their own destruction. Ooh, I gotta get that. Soup of your own destruction, bro. That's one of my tracks. Noted, nigga. So if y'all ever hear that shit when it do come out, all this shit, that nigga did say that shit, soup of your own destruction. But yeah, that's the truth, my nigga. Niggas want to legislate and, and try to fucking bro. None of you niggas like is gonna survive in place where you can't be the one doing that shit. But how them niggas survive is by doing rat shit. The little niggas that are fucking in other niggas' ears trying to set some shit up that they think they'll get in favor from. Why don't you? Them niggas really should just fucking cut the chase by like, look, nigga, instead of like putting all at risk while you doing bitch shit, just go give them niggas hand jobs, bro, and fucking maybe they'll fucking like you then. Don't try to fucking throw us in the bus so you can make yourself look like you're fucking whatever the fuck you think you is, nigga, other than fucking making a target out your damn self. So God bless the stupid, I guess. Did God bless them? Oh no, there he is. Hey God, come here, man. Come here. I'm gonna ask you a question. Oh, we can ask him now. You know. Hey, one thing too, I haven't been talking about, but I've been like, I took a hiatus from the OTL for a minute, bro. Like for a minute, about 5 months and shit. So I'm about to start my shit back up. But yeah, last year's been hella interesting in reflection, and my second degree has been extremely interesting in reflection as well. So basically, I can say this like I'll say this like so. The degree system is basically the first triad is the man of earth degree system, right? Then you got the hermit, then you got the lover. That's the three sections. Boom, boom, boom. And within these, you have a multiple of other degrees and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the Illuminati degrees is in the hermit and the lover. At the back end of the hermit, it's the lover and shit. That's like 4 degrees above me, which I'm like, I just want to get like, nigga, give me that title, nigga. Let me get the title for 500, Alex. I'm coming for that. I want that shit. Like, nigga, I can say Illuminatis, whatever the fuck that shit is. Like 3 or 4 of them that all have Illuminati in the title and shit. And also, I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what aspects of the Illuminati system will be in that initiation, but I don't know nothing because I took it and there's no way I can know and shit. But some things I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping. If not, it's gonna be dope either way. Yeah, niggas be souped up, bro. And it's like you hit that nigga in his face with a concept that fucking goes against what he's trying to do, and he doesn't even know how to get around that shit. It's like he's trying to fucking like do the little shuffle shimmy. You know how the bitch monster turns backwards and shit, looks at you in front of the bed and runs out here like a crab upside down. These niggas trying to do that shit. Come up, shimmy up, come beside the walls and shit, nigga. Think he gonna come get an advantage? He gonna like jump behind the chandelier? Like I'm not gonna see him coming out the other side because the fucking chandelier is clear. Anything he'll do some shit like that, nigga. And it's like, nah, bro. He's in the soup, nigga. He doesn't even know. He think he doing other shit. He's in the soup right now. That's why ain't nobody tripping. Inside his head was his last thoughts. He's actually think he's winning a battle and shit, but that's him boiling away off his own fucking destruction, bro. Ain't gonna be no salvaging this soup. Hmm. So what kind of soup for the soul would this be disposed as? Oh, everything. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Niggas be like, it's just sad because like I see that not the energies, bro, but like certain behaviors, like my nigga, was you always like a fucking like a tattletale back in the days too? Or just on YouTube? Cause you're like a tattletale, my nigga. Why you what the fuck going on, nigga? Where they do that at? Use that they still sell those brand new? Those Saucony's? This nigga telling everybody what Saucony's on, bro. That shit fresh, that shit brand new. Nigga still got a tag on it. Try to read it, see what it say he got it from. You feel me? So it's like, oh, but you know what? Friday, I'm completing one thing, and then the next week, the other half of me will be complete. And I'm gonna go like, nigga, which one am I gonna take today? This is like a dream come true, right? So I have my dream sport bike and I have my dream car. They're both in shot right now. You know, I actually know what. I want to tell a story. I want to tell a story. So at our grand open all weekend and shit, you know what I'm saying? Saturday I was kind of down and shit. So I orchestrated my shit from my position where I was at, which is none of nobody's business, nigga, but you know I was there, nigga. If you want to know, nigga, I just said it there, nigga. And so basically the day after and shit, I'm like, yo, I gotta be on. I got the rest of the house duties and shit. That's 2, 3 days and shit. You know, making sure everybody comes there is good. So I'm at the clubhouse the next couple of days, which is cool, bro. Like bunch of TVs, nigga, and shit. I'm in there looking at when I was by myself. I'm like, no way, nigga. I'm gonna pull my car and my bike. I'm gonna get my bike and my car here, bro. I'm gonna get a camera, nigga. I'll be fucking bitching this shit like it's a porno set, nigga. I'm be fucking trying to make money off that shit. I said, nah, I already know. I can see myself. I already know, bro. I already know it because I already know it. I already know it, bro. I'm gonna use my motherfucking vehicles, nigga, to get me into the vesicle, nigga. So I get that vesicle. Vehicles for vesicles, baby. You know what I'm saying? Okay, motherfucking name, motherfucking Vivian and Jessica. That's the truth, my niggas. And they used to be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna. And that's the thing. Why can't a person be cool with who they are and shit? And that's the thing. I don't give a fuck if a person's a lesbian, gay, or LGBTQ or trans or whatever. Just like if a person like, I just don't want to have sex anymore. So I just fucking boil my dick off one day with hot tar. It was like cheese. I was like, oh, go stop me. I'm like, oh. if that's what that nigga wants to do, man, so power be to him, some other being and shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as what he does for himself doesn't like inflict upon me and shit and like alter other people's to be them own selves. If your being yourself involves other people having to change for you to be you, then you need to give up that fucking shirt, hat, face, whatever idea, dude. Because you're way above your fucking own league. And at that point, you are pretty much dead. You're a zombie inhabiting. You're just a walking body, nigga, thinking it's doing something with them teeth. Bitch don't even got lips on it, my nigga. Come on. But I ain't wasting no chapstick on this nigga or fucking mint, gum, nothing. He look like he about to ask for some. Look how he's walking. He look like he need more than what he could ask us for. What do he say? Ah. These niggas got these zombie minds, bro. And like when I watch TV, I see them. I can like there are comparisons to me. I'm like, damn, you know what? That is a similar behavior of how the swarm works and shit. Do they really know what the fuck's going on? Like, no, they don't, nigga. That's why they're doing it. That's how it works. They're all moving together. The fuck not know what's going on group. And their fucking single point, their objective is to kill you because they don't know what the fuck's going on. And those like the worst kind of people. Those kind of assassins will befriend your children and shit. They'll befriend your jobs. They'll befriend your family and shit. And they'll try to subtly poison you by sprinkling something on something they think you might buy at the grocery store before you buy it. That's kind of the weirdo that we dealing with. And I'm a Vegas nigga, so I don't got no suit for no soul, nigga. I might just so choose to turn a nigga into soup, nigga. And if I do, it's not me. That's him. You're melting, sir. It's too hot in here, huh? Ain't that kind of kitchen, bitch. Get out of here. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it's like basically so everybody it seems like everybody wants to have, or it seems like certain people, they want to have a position that they feel another person has somehow obeyed or conformed to or bent to their knee to in order for them to be like, okay, I'm good. And until they actually like they will target certain people like, nigga, I need you to bend to me. And if you don't, I'm gonna keep coming with ideas and ideas to try to make me look better. And it's like, bro, I know what you're doing. You are fucking desperate. Who this is? Oh shit. Damn it. What up, homie?
Uh-oh. What's happening, bro?
Chilling, nigga.
I heard. I heard every word, bro. Going
Yeah, bro,
in,
like,
man.
you know,
Makes sense, man.
you already know how that shit be, bro. We've been on shit for a minute. 3-4 years.
Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Damn, hey, those last couple of sentences was, just damn. It is just like that, man. People have a culmination of motherfuckers where one speak for the many, yet not at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they do. They try to like latch themselves on to concepts that they didn't create to make themselves appear bigger. They're like fucking basically they're specters, they're apparitions of their own fucking self. And I see right through you, buddy.
You
There
feel
goes an arm.
yeah. Like who that motherfucking Optimus Prime his panels is falling off his pieces.
It's like the
You know what I
nigga, like, you
mean?
know how them like, I know you're not real, walk right through the nigga, turn into a few wisps of smoke remain.
Yep, you be itching like you bitch.
Hey, the thing is, bro, like people don't know. Well, I don't know if people don't know, but like I didn't know, so I learned. But that's like one of the aspects of vampirism, bro. How that shit works is like
You
there
said
has to be some kind of
vampire?
psychic connection. There has to be a psychic connection to develop with the host and the person or whatever. The you know, and that's how they're able to fucking get their shit together. And there's different levels, bro. It's like not that bad. Like, oh, he'll just come and steal your energy for a couple hours and he'll leave. All the way down to like bloodletting and all kind of crazy shit. Those people that
Did you
really
say
engage
that
with
word? Did you say vampires?
it's called vampirism.
Oh, okay, vampirism. Okay.
Yeah, so like
Yep.
it's like vampires is one thing, but vampirism is like it's an ism, nigga. So that's like a
Oh, the
study. It's like
ism.
it's an ism, like alcoholism means it's a condition
Mm-hmm.
of the mind. It's a
Ghoulish.
function. It's a system. Is basically what it means.
Yeah, motherfucker can't function without the fuckery.
Yeah. So let me say, vampirism. And I was like, this is a system of vampire behavior, vampiric behavior.
Yep.
Like, there's a system. Like hell yeah, it really is.
And it is, man. I just saw that movie not too long ago. I let the name of it escape my noodle. But the dude Nicolas Cage, he was playing, say, Count Dracula. Was that you heard of it or seen that shit?
A new one.
A new one. It's like Ren something.
Not Bram Stoker, Dracula. That's the old school shit.
Nah, not that. It's some new
Okay.
shit. Nicolas Cage, bro.
I
It,
think
it
there is like I thought it was a vampire hunt. He has so many, bro. This thing, I'm like, when did
uh-huh.
fucking Nicolas Cage do 30 more movies over fucking since last night, nigga?
Yeah, just yesterday, motherfucker.
I have to
That
basically like
motherfucker be
fucking, I don't know
busy.
how they be doing it, nigga.
Hey, it might be more than one Nicholas.
Bro, half the movies on Hulu was Bruce Willis and Nicolas Cage.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. That's my nigga. That's my nigga, Bruce Willis. Like it is deep, man, cause like in that vampire movie, bro, the fucking vampire, and you know that like you just said, man, they can't even exist without trolling a motherfucker or vampirism. You know, but he took all of that shit and threw it back at the motherfuckers who he was trolling. He said, y'all doing, the motherfucker said, y'all doing me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, you know what? So I didn't even really know anything about like this kind of shit until
Mhm.
not this past year, year before last and shit. The chick I was the dom chick I was fucking with and shit, you know what I'm saying? No, that model and shit. Well, anyway, she was my dom, bro.
Okay.
And she like fucking world class. She's hella famous and shit, bro. And like I was like, well, if this can get me like my name out and I could take like get paid to be in, like taking my photo taken and shit and
Uh,
shit like that, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Shout
I did a
out to
porn
her.
thing once, and I was like, I don't want to do that shit like all the time. I want to try to like do something different. I don't know if I would fuck up
Right.
this, I would be fucking about myself, nigga. Basically, nigga. I don't fuck for any, like kind of. But anyway, so I would start
I ain't
fucking with
mad
her and
at you, my
shit.
nigga.
Yeah, and she's like when she like with me and shit, right? The first time I met her, I was like, man, I'm gonna like show her I'm fucking down, whatever and shit. It's like, nigga, fuck this stupid bitch wanna whip me, nigga. Shit, fucking I ain't scared of this whole nigga for the that's on my head thinking. So she's whipping, doing the whip thing and shit. I'm like, ooh, that shit does hurt, nigga. Hold up. Again. Put your leg down. I'm like, hold up, huh, dad? And I was like, hold up, man. It's like being spanked. Oh shit, I know. I was like, oh, I'm good. I was like, fuck, I can do some ritual in my head then. Shit, I know this. And I started doing
The
LBRP. So I
journey
told
is
her after I was
real.
done, I was like, yeah, I did the LBRP in my head while you was doing that shit. She's like, what? And then now she
Hey,
joined the order. Now she joined the order. I was the only person I ever like met, like boom, and she understood a little bit, but she gave me this book. I can't remember the name of that shit, but it like fucking Stormcrow, Rothels, Dagger, some crazy fucking shit. And it was about vampirism and lycanthropy. And this book is like not cheap. Like this book is like a couple $100.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not an old book, it's like a couple years old too. But she gave it
Okay.
to me. Like, I want you to read it and break it down for me. And I read that whole shit, but I was like, nigga, I don't want you. I don't want to know this kind of shit. That's how I felt
Oh,
reading
that,
that shit. Like I don't read too much shit. I'm like, I don't
woo.
want to read. I shouldn't read this shit. But I'm reading it from an unbiased perspective, so I can give her, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, this is seriously fucking serious shit. This
Yeah,
is
seriously.
basically
Okay.
almost Bane magic in intention.
Mm,
Just like
like a
in
damn.
theory, the intention behind it would be so fucked up, bro. That person gonna cause damage somewhere. You're gonna do some fucked up shit to somebody. That's
Mm-hmm.
how, you know what I'm saying? Like certain people
It's
don't
gonna
just
be a
have that
glitch.
shit.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
glitch.
And so like, I told her I was like breaking it down for her like in the best way possible, like try to deter any evil, like. But it got to a point, bro. I'm like reading that shit, like man, this is fucked up shit, but it makes a lot of sense.
Hmm. Yeah, long
Um,
that's my main thing, bro. If it makes sense and you can, you know, say get some change out of it, yeah, that's where it counts, man.
like in a way, what it really is in a way, like, look, one person can say,
I got
this
a couple books I read.
basically that book, a psychologist would say this is not real. This is this is a person's psychoanalysis on if it was real to make, you know what I'm saying? But like the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
like the thing that was made, I was like, damn, this is not cool because certain things that they were talking about was like certain shit that I do. Like these are like regular behaviors, nigga. That I wasn't like, and you could look at like, oh, it's set up to be like that, so you could join some kind of club, so you get salvage or something. It's not that, bro. The basic definition he was given have certain functions of how vampirism work on the different levels of like the attachment, the soul, the physical, these different categories,
Mm-hmm.
right? And one
Okay.
of them, like the mind ones, like we like to paint pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? We have like almost like a horoscope shit. Like basically, it
Yep.
was saying
You're
that
right.
people practice vampirism and like it to be all the time and don't even know it.
Mm. Well, shit, I'm listening, man. I need to see more because it is some type shit going like that in my life, and I need to know what to do to combat it.
Yeah, bro. Like, and so the thing is, like, so I'm a Thelemite looking at this whole shit from like a Thelian opponent's perspective. And I can see like certain Thelian aspects in it, like a true free will of like basically your will's gonna take you where you want to really go. The
Mm-hmm.
truth will be in the result. What were you aiming for? Where did you go? That's what you was aiming for. You was planning to go somewhere else, but you was aiming to miss, my brother. You were supposed to go right where you at. That kind of understanding, right?
Mm.
So with that kind of shit, like I can see how like vampirism, like the way they were taught, it seems really bad. Like the way it was taught here, like it's broke down. It just seems like psychology in a way, but more like a magical, spiritual, psycho, spiritual kind of psychology. But like, you know how your dad can look at you, nigga. Like my dad used to
Mm-hmm.
do this one thing, bro. He like,
With
he
them
could be mad,
eyes.
and he still be looking at you, and he won't stop until you fucking look back and that you recognize that
Mm-hmm.
he's still looking at you. The
Yeah,
final countdown look, the
oh wait.
final stare down,
Yeah.
and you know
Hey,
if you don't, it's gonna be the bell, bro. So you might as well get that, and you go, all right, 3, 2, 1, boom. I got you, Dad. He's still looking.
mm-hmm. Motherfucking eyes are burned through your skull, won't they?
You got to complete the cipher, bro. And that's like, you know what? That's a part of growing up, nigga. Like
Yeah.
we have that fucking meet eye to eye with the lion of the house, nigga. Like we're talking about the lion of the house, but like this nigga can like fuck this whole thing up, nigga, by doing like nothing.
Yeah. It's real. It
He'll
is,
call for
bro.
reinforcements, nigga, by not paying shit, nigga. They'll show up. Trust me. Take all
Hey,
that.
that's what the world is. You know, they spook to that, man. They don't want, and that's crazy because I see that picture now. That's monkey soup.
I don't know who had
Damn.
that shit first. Was it you? Who had this shit
Mm-mm.
first? It was Bobby or
I ain't,
something. But
I
he's
ain't
a
never
bitch. I
seen
don't think he
that
can do
one.
anything like that, Cole. Somebody had this shit.
Yeah.
Chris Cyphers.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh, Cook. Cook had this shit. And, oh no.
Who?
Root words. It was root words. Remember that shit?
Okay. Okay. I
It
don't,
was.
but you
It was.
remember
I
it,
think it
so I
was root
do.
words. Either root words or fucking
Damn,
red
that's a
squid.
crazy pic. That's a crazy picture right there. And it's real
I
because
remember.
like you
Look,
was explaining.
that
Like
shit
you
is
was
real. Look,
explaining.
so we were on red squids, and it was me and root words, and me and root words like it was really like fucking getting along, building like for the first time ever, nigga. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? And like root words pulled
Respect.
that picture up, and I had to go get that bitch.
Yeah, that's a crazy one right there. Somebody ate that, but that is what say people who full of that bullshit, that like he was explaining the soup that they in, they own soup and don't even know it. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like Otherwise, what niggas? What's the other
Man,
niggas is niggas like got the NSYNC fucking Backstreet Boys fucking dance move whole get up knowledge packs, right?
don't
Calling themselves conscious and shit, doing the same fucking dance moves that the niggas the fucking that the TV mom like, man, it's the same fucking move. Fuck this
they?
nigga, and fell on that Korean kid, bro. Like y'all stop for a minute. This is a new move, nigga. My move. You feel me? And like these
Uh-huh.
niggas like rethinking their conscious and shit, but they're like so limited and they're so boastful and biased and angry. Really, they're just looking for somebody they can fucking mob on.
Yeah, it's real. Just like them youngsters threw that brick at, or they threw that rock at Forrest ass. That's what we dealing with. You know, that type of energy. Hey, Chainsaw Man, no. Why you watch that too, man?
You saw Chainsaw Man, bro?
Man, don't fuck
I
with
love
me.
that shit.
Well, I just posted this shit on my community board yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm into that chainsaw shit, man. Cause
Yeah,
I
that
cut
shit was
through
fucking
everything.
dope. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even watch it. I was like, man, what can I watch? That Chainsaw Man. Oh, that shit look nuts. I mean, I'm gonna check it out because it looks nuts. And I
Mm-hmm.
was started hearing the shit they talking about. I was like, what the fuck? And he said, man,
Like
I'm trying to cut
reality
people
shit.
titties.
Hey, man, too, you know that's where they put all of that shit, man. Like people watching television today is literally Bible.
Bro, I'm
I
sitting
bet
here,
it.
look. I'm sitting here like, so you mean to tell me right now there's some fucking kid in Japan fucking with some bitch like fucking this bitch and shit. She got this nigga. I'm in the wrong fucking town. Let me be new somewhere, nigga.
Mhm.
So if
I'm
Japan's
going
crawling with
somewhere else.
little BDSM Japanese bitches, bro, I'm in the wrong town right now.
Mm,
I need to give me a
man,
couple
that
ones
shit
that like
sharp.
that one play sub and slave, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna find one, you're gonna find the rest of them. And
Mm-hmm.
it's they post they mangas and shit, bro. I'm like, yeah, I've been thinking about bagging Chinese chicks, Asian chicks, Japanese chicks for the past like what,
Ain't nothing
almost
wrong with that.
72 hours, no, almost a week now. About a week.
Ain't nothing
That's that
wrong with
shit.
that. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at your shit. That anime shit, that shit is deep though, man. It's a lot of real shit tied into that, say that avenue of what you call entertainment or whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, like literally, I'm gonna have to approach this shit like, nigga, I'm a fucking agent about to go on a mission, nigga, to accomplish an objective, nigga, and to fucking get me a
Exactly.
Japanese bitch,
That's
nigga.
hey, that's why I be telling them Neo ain't shit in the Matrix. It's about the agent.
Oh
You
hell
know?
yeah, Neil got a bitch that had toes longer than all of ours, nigga. She the longest toes in the movie. I think she was one
Talk
of the
about
tallest people in it too. Come on, I mean Trinity's cool.
Trinity.
Back in the day, I would still put Jean Grey and shit. You know what I'm saying? At least she could talk dirty while she jack me off, but Jean, I ain't trying to fuck Trinity, nigga.
Carrie Ann
No
Moss.
way. I don't want to fuck her, nigga.
Ain't that her name? Carrie Ann Moss. I
I
ain't
think it's
took
one
she
of them.
she
If
Carrie Ann
I
Moss.
do, and if Sigoni and Jamie Lee like we first, I'm like, damn, bro, we don't even need this other chick. I'll take Sigoni and we. I'm gonna go like tall big bitch, and I'm doing Sigoni and
Gorman.
fucking Jamie at the same time with the
That's the
Galaxy
one
Quest
with the
outfit.
aliens, right? That's the one with the
Yeah, I
aliens.
want to know. She gotta have Galaxy Quest outfit and Jamie gotta be True Lies. Best scene. She's trying to fucking be a prostitute. That'd be that. I need that, Jamie.
She remind me of Eon Flux. Sigourney.
Oh, Charlize
Charlize
Theron,
Theron.
bro.
Yeah, man,
She
all the motherfuckers, man, the television. Lucy, old girl Scarlett,
Scarlett Johansson. Oh,
the
Scarlett
girl with the
Johansson. I was like,
pearl
bro, she is
earring,
bad.
the girl with the pearl earring.
Who?
I
I
remember
forget
that
who.
shit.
Nah, but like, fucking, what's the chick? Charlize Theron. Like, I like her, but
Hmm.
then I keep thinking about that one movie. It's like, oh yeah, that one. Oh, I can still see it though. Fuck, damn, it's still there. The makeup, it's her. What's that shit?
Which one?
Monster.
Oh, that. Oh man,
Yeah. He said, "Ooh."
damn,
The thought that came to his mind
damn.
was grimacing, nigga. Ooh. Yeah, bro. I can
Hey, did
still see it
she?
sometimes, nigga. It fucks me up.
Yeah, that was a raw one. That was a raw one. That kind of remind me of damn that movie High Tension. It was a film called High Tension. Chick on the front cover holding. You know what she was holding, bro?
Bro, they should
Chainsaw.
Yeah, she don't change something. She had the eyebrows all everything, bad teeth, bro. She looked like they could have used Gary Busey instead, nigga, and just put titties on that nigga, bro. They made
Damn.
Charlie Theron look like Gary
You,
Busey, homie, on that movie
you talking
Monster.
about
And
dude from Nerds?
you
Dude from
remember,
Nerds?
Gary Busey, bro, the nigga from
Uh,
Predator 2 that he had a special. He got chopped in half though with the Predator
okay.
spin blade and the frisbee.
Okay. I
Gary
remember.
Busey, nigga, that nigga, bro. She looked
Is
like
that the black dude?
he's white actor.
Okay. I
He's an
let him
eight. He's a
escape
look.
me.
That's a 90. We ain't seen that nigga in a minute because he's like 90s.
Mm-hmm.
He always
That
plays
was
a
my
crazy
era
dude
though.
and shit.
That
Red
was
face,
the
blonde hair.
era.
Yeah,
Go
but like
ahead.
it's a thing like niggas that came from different era, bro. Like I remember listening when I got put on the System of a Down and Raises Machine, bro. I remember how I was thinking. And like
Mm-hmm.
the Wu-Tang and the different concepts, like how did the niggas become bitches? Like, hold up, niggas. A lot of the niggas that you thought weren't bitches, they always were, nigga. They were just
Mm-hmm.
fans of the hype. That shit didn't impact and change their lives and shit. I'm like, oh, like so I was thinking different. They were just going with the cultural change.
Mm.
You know, so
Fuel.
like a lot of artists that came out during like the 90s and shit, late 90s and mid 90s and shit, they had a direct impact to people that it seemed like it was a big movement. Well, it was, but there wasn't a lot of people that actually got downloads off that shit.
Mm.
You feel me?
Hey, Abraxas said, or Abraxas said
That's
the
me.
name of the film. It's called Renfield. That's it, bro.
Which
Where
one's that one?
where Nicholas played Count Dracula. You know, like he ended up caught up in shit, you know, and he reversed it like say he put that shit on all of the people that was dying, like say these motherfuckers is dying and coming back to life, you know, say the average human being, and he blamed
Oh, so you
all of
try to heal the world by making everybody vampires or some shit?
he was you know how say where a motherfucker get bit by 'em and they have a handler
Yeah, it's like two things that
where
happen. So in the movie vampirism, this not the same type like as
Mhm.
vampirism that we're talking about vampire, like TV show, whatever. When you get bit
Okay.
by a vampire, then you can become a fiend. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's a different thing that he
Mhm.
can actually turn a person. It's a different kind of situation when a vampire creates a fiend
Wow.
to a vampire turning a person into another vampire and shit.
Wow, you just made me think about Vampire in Brooklyn, dude, nose and shit, all that shit was falling off you.
Yeah, but that's
Th-
Hollywood shit as far as like and kind of lore rather than like the idea of like vampirism and lycanthropy to be approached as a fucking science.
Damn, that's crazy. That is the case. The dude, he was close to him. You know, he was close to him, but the vampire ended up reversing like say the whole shit and said it was their fault. Stop letting me bite you. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nigga, like nigga,
motherfucker.
I know you my friend, my nigga. I can't live this way no more, nigga. Come on here real quick, nigga. Give him a bite. I gotta go to work.
Yeah. Hey, it's deep though, like you said, bro. The Fiend, they was just like that. They was like, say, he had blended itself into the say the normal culture or you know the basic Americans culture, and he was going to the AA meetings, but
Oh,
they didn't know he was talking what he was talking about. You know?
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I gotta check that shit there. I ain't
Yeah,
know it
that
like
shit
that.
was good. Yeah, it was good, man.
That's crazy as hell. Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, I was kind of like shocked, like, wow, man, this like shit is written like with a scientific approach. I can hear like a lot of logic being used in the to set accomplishing goal. It's like it's almost really it was like a motivational self help book, bro. Like the most fucking darkest fucking shit you ever think of your life.
I don't know what the hell I just did, man. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I pushed the button and didn't realize that. But yeah, what was I saying?
I didn't know you
Um,
left. I was like, what the hell you was gone?
right, I'm trying to see where I was just at. Know what I mean? Hold on one sec. I'm about to try to go back.
Hey, you know, hey, Braxton, that nigga shine no joke too, bro. That nigga, he ain't no fucking joke, dog. That's why I think he talking that crazy shit and this and that, this on his shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna show you, nigga. I'm doing this in real life, bro. This ain't a YouTube statement. From the come from my house to my couch.
And I missed it. I was over there trying to listen back where I was at.
No, you good. I was saying that Braxton, he had a dope channel, bro, because like some motherfuckers he's talking about like how they do all this crazy shit. This nigga's out there like in the field doing the shit he be talking about when he come on panels or he would come on
Oh
panels.
yeah. Oh yeah. We out here for real. You know, like say a lot of the shit. I wanna get one of them cameras, walk around with that motherfucker on my shoulder, but I feel like I'm doing too much. But yeah,
You can do that
like
shit.
say a lot of stuff is being learned because the boots is on the ground. You know, say the hands is on.
Bro, somebody showed me a TikTok last week of me from like a couple from like the same week or some shit talking about, see this man? He's out here, he's a scam. He's selling timeshares. He's a scam. Talking about me.
Mm.
I was like, God damn, I ain't trying to do that cowboy shit no more. I'm like, well, damn, nigga, I guess, nigga. And other videos, you see motherfuckers walking past talking about these cowboys. They tell people $80. They tell people $40. They talk pointing at me and somebody else and shit. So like, you got motherfuckers done shit no matter what. But what's the common theme? Is like people have been so used to being charged, they felt positive charge or isotopes or ions, a reason to move or engage or become or be when something like a fear is going on.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the motivation is like has to be some kind of panic or display or act of like desperation attempt to gain something that is fucking of high value and shit for the risk. And so people start acting
Some
fucking
bitching.
crazy. Huh?
Some bitching.
Yeah, that's what make motherfuckers act like bitches, bro, because they the apple of their eye, nigga. They have an apple in that
Mm-hmm.
shit. Ain't nobody see no
That's
fucking
real.
apples this nigga do. And it's gonna come at somebody's expense. Within the fold.
Yeah, it's very rare to find, those that's gonna say casually roll together, say resonating on the same vibration. None of that bitch ass shit be going on.
Hey,
Feel
look,
me?
a bitch nigga will never do nothing by himself outside. He'll do it. It's gonna happen to the motherfuckers he do his shit to, and with the people that knows that he know that he's around. He gonna go on his own mission and do some fucked up shit. Because that's what makes him a bitch nigga. He gonna do fucked about shit by the niggas that treat him well.
Hmm. That's crazy, man. Because the characteristics is like, uh, how I look at it, like, who's speaking on me? You know, like say who's speaking on us? Because where they don't say nothing about you, that's where they saying everything. You know, real talk. That's how I feel about say consciousness, because like say we all know of each other. You know what I mean? So it's a big playoff. and it's the opposite of Scream. You know, that's
No,
what that's what I find bitch made about a lot of people. They don't get like say we from we came up through them 90s, and it's like what inspired you or who inspired you, you know like as a child we would have gave up the ghosts. We would have told like say as far as the sparks, you know what encourages you or who inspires you, to do what you do. You feel me? And
you
people don't
know,
tell you that part. They don't tell you about that.
they don't even have comic cards no more, right? Why is that? Why the
Hmm.
fuck is that? You think they have comic cards, but they stopped. They don't have comic cards no more. Why the fuck is that possible? How was that possible?
Hmm.
The
You said
machine broke.
comment. You said comment cards.
Like comic cards back in the day, Fleer Ultra, fucking Masterpiece and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Marvel comic cards. They
Hmm.
don't have them no more. They stopped making them a long time ago. A long time ago, bro.
Damn.
I wanted to go buy my son some a couple years ago. I was like, we'll make comics. They sell comic cards over a decade. I was like, I almost thought I had got fucking abducted. This is the wrong reality.
Man, this show change up like crazy in this bitch,
How
man.
did that happen? What the fuck was
Mm-hmm. Shit, you was asleep, man. While you was sleeping.
I? I'm like,
Take a
sure there was
nap
a
out
riot.
this
They
day.
couldn't, they couldn't let them stop the comic cards with no fight. Sadly, we lost. No, like that niggas like he's like, no, who's still making them?
Hmm. Damn. That's crazy because shit, I like say when I came up I did have that shit, but I ain't got none of that shit no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And
kind of, it just didn't make
I
no
haven't
sense.
seen.
I was like, hey, we running the machine today? Nah, Phil, they said shut it down. Like, oh man, I'm gonna comic cards and that's it. Like comic cards should be like fucking out. But like the thing is, the comic cards, bro, like we interacted differently with comic cards than the kids do at Marvel Studios and shit.
Okay.
We didn't have toys either that shit either. I mean, there's not many X-Men toys that are produced in the 90s like by any like Mattel or anything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only for the cartoon series for a little bit, right?
Okay,
But
I
then
see.
at the end of the day, so like the cut with the Marvel, instead of having the kids interacting with themselves, they want them only interacting with the TV screen and what's on the shit. So they had to cut one thing, and that's the comic cards. So they
Okay.
control the narrative because comic cards what gave us new narratives and shit, different things, this and that, this and that. Now as we only know of one narrative now. It's whatever the fucking the TV narrative is.
Hmm.
MCU killed the real fucking Marvel universe.
Mm-hmm. That shit like Blueprint, huh? Or the backstage pass type shit.
It's
You
like
gonna have
so.
me go? I'm gonna Google that shit and see if I can see some of them cards because I ain't seen them in a while. I
Hey,
remember
bro,
having books.
books of them shit, bro. I used to steal them fucking bitches, bro. Matter of fact, my first time I ever got caught stealing was from Walmart, and what was I stealing? Comic cards.
Mm. My cousin Shotty, he had more than a motherfucker. He probably still got his shit. But yeah,
But
I remember that shit. Silver Surfer, all of them shit.
that's how we knew it. That's the main reason how most people knew about most of these fucking comic characters. It wasn't from comic books; it was from the comic cards.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that vividly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many pictures, like shit, Thor, all of them.
Mm-hmm. And see, the thing is,
Right.
Guess who never really had no comic card presence?
Hmm.
Cause we ain't mentioning Batman. We ain't talking about motherfucking the Joker and shit, nigga, or Penguin. Nobody
Okay.
liked DC. They were really good with the comic books. In the
Yeah, I,
90s,
I
DC
was
had the
Marvel.
books on lock.
Mm.
and basically Marvel had to do weird shit. Marvel had the fucking cartoon. They had a couple. They had one in the 80s, the Canadian one. They had the one in the 90s that was good. They had the Batman cartoon in the 90s that was equally good. Both were good, and the Gargoyles that was some and fucking
Yeah, I
was it
remember that shit.
what was the other one? Oh, with the
Oh,
fucking robot, um, the alien purple alien niggas, Phalog and them niggas and shit.
keep going, cause I trying to get.
It's the humans versus the aliens. The aliens are purple. They all fight these like robot fucking suit niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? And fucking what's that shit called?
You got me on that one. I can't even call it.
Bro, as soon as you hear that shit, because it was like a really
You
dark kind of
scrambled the
cartoon.
egg. You scrambled the eggs. Brain went everywhere. I'm trying because where you said the purple and shit, I thought about
It was
the
a cartoon,
Foot
bro. And
Clan.
so like they had like some of them flew, they were all in space, right? Like a Battlestar Galactica kind of shit. And the
Okay.
aliens hated them niggas. They like some fucking Klingon type niggas, but they were purple though. And they had like fucking four fingers and shit. And we had one of them niggas on our side, and they hated his ass because he was like the Worf type nigga. And they fought in these robot suits and shit. They hop in them bitches. That was the whole thing. The man in the robot suits. Everybody had a different one. One was blue and shit. One was yellow.
Like motherfucking Avatar.
Something like that. But it was like a cartoon. It was dark. It was like really dark and shit. Like the concepts in it. And like they would kill off main characters. Like they would kill them. Like nigga, they're gone.
Boy, you got some shit in your like, you know what I mean? Your memory. I can't remember that one.
What the fuck is that
I'm
shit? It'll
trying,
come
I was,
to
you know what I'm saying?
Exo
I
Squad.
was.
Boom. Exo Squad. That's it.
Okay. That motherfucker was probably privy to your city or state. I
I mean,
can't say
shit
I
like
remember that
Exo
one.
Squad played for a while, bro. So I remember watching it first in Maryland. And I remember watching it in Sacramento, Indianapolis, and shit. I remember watching it mostly in the East Coast though. But it
Okay.
went for a bunch of seasons, and it kind of got like it became like a dark tea cartoon and shit. Like Gargoyles became like kind of dark. You know what I'm saying? We were
I
learning about
remember
dark
that one.
concepts, bro. The Gamora Mach Noram and shit. That's how I first fucking heard of the fucking codexes from. I'm up there in the fucking library, still in fucking satanic books, basically. But
Not even knowing.
not even knowing it's just bitch for the Gargoyles cartoon. I want to see what's in it.
Damn. Crazy, man. The motherfucking page master.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
Hey, say we as children, it is like, and I heard that saying and I believe it, man. Like by the time you hit 18, like you feel like you know what you need to know. And that's what, you know, we do as children, man. I know I zipped through a lot of that shit myself. I mean,
I think like a lot of shit that they used on us as kids during in whatever was going on when we were kids and shit, like in the early '80s and shit, because they know other fucking generations ever had like mass produced cartoons, toys, and J.C. Penney catalogs of toy section that we will all be looking at. Like the '80s changed everything as far as like the whole way our whole economy changed in the '80s because we had the appliances,
yep,
the
and
department store
that's around.
revolution,
Ain't that some
service
shit?
merchandise.
That's around the time we came.
Maytag, General GE, fucking microwaves in the house, toasters in that toaster ovens.
Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward, bro. I hated going. That's when we hated going to the store. Niggas be running happy to go to fucking go shopping. I just hate that shit.
Motherfucking Ventures and JC Penney's, all that shit.
Yeah.
Man. The
Yeah,
times
bro.
they came. I'm rolling this spliff up. You already know.
No, like basically like with all that shit, the dynamic of people, man, like so what happened from then till now is like a whole bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? Obviously happened and shit, but like, well, how come like we're gonna change the money? The other kind of weird question, like maybe that shit like it's only a fucking spell that only lasts like 20 years. So in the
Yeah, that
first half, they
motherfucker
tell us
there,
all
yeah.
this fucking super ancient fucking big backstory bullshit. And but you know what they do? Like the ultimate thieves of life, my nigga. They steal us as kids, homie.
Mm.
Our
Orphans.
society has them, allows them to steal us as kids, and where we get to know whatever they fucking want us to know, bro.
Production, yep. I can resonate, man. Like whether physically or mentally. They, they get your
Right.
parents out the way and boom.
We're the only species that gives our kids to other species. Gives our kids the way to be raised in a way.
Hmm.
Like
Yep.
no other species sends their kids to a school, nigga. Like nigga, I'm the fucking what he's gonna be. I could tell him.
Damn. Hey, and look at this, man. I checked and tapped into this film the other day called Clown. Right? You ever heard of it?
It's called clown.
Yep. It's simply CLOWN.
Nah.
That motherfucker was stupid. It was stupid, fucked up, and like I seen what they saying. I seen what they saying. You know, if you can just like people don't, you know what I mean? People don't tap in. They don't tap in, bro. Look, like the dude put on the suit, right? He put the clown suit on, found the motherfucker in his, house he moved in or what have you. You know what I mean? I like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's like when I first like I don't know what I was thinking like just can't even the fucking the Batman concept. Like nigga, all them people are all him playing all these different fucking parts, nigga, to make this big
mhm,
ass charade like he thinks he knows what's going on because whatever's really going on, he don't want to fucking face that shit. You know, the
mhm,
truth is like you look like I don't know, I was a kid, man, in school. And then when they told me like, yeah, so this one civilization, the Sumerians, they invented writing. They invented the wheel. They invented.
mhm,
I'm like, well, I'm trying to think of that whole day. Hold up, guy. So when the day the nigga invented writing, what happened? What was that like? What was that day like? He just walks out like, yo, guess what, y'all? How does that shit
mhm,
happen? How does a nigga invent writing?
mhm. Tell
And
me, man.
that's what they tell us, my nigga. And we're supposed to like accept that he invented writing. He invented his name was Robert Polson and move the fuck on. And the same civilization invents like the things that they're about to teach us in school. That's what this bag is. That's why this is related. Well, writing because they invented it. We're about to teach you how to do the same. You ready? Language, yes, but we're about to teach you the same. You ready? And that's how they paint this shit, bro. And it's like, nigga, that's what they
Mhm,
say. We don't know if that's just fucking true. That some nigga was walking on the street one day and said, "Hey," niggas looked at him like, "What the fuck?" And all of a sudden, niggas was looking at each other like, "What's going on?" And niggas is
mhm.
talking.
It is, man. It's crazy.
This shit don't make sense. And like the day the wheel was invented, like, come on, bro. Like, what was that day really like? This nigga walks out the garage, the space, the alley. First of all, where was he at when he came out with it?
Right.
Was he
'Cause
standing somewhere? Nigga, where? That
I know
shit makes
my
sense.
my perspective, you feel me? Like I say, I invented the wheel myself. Like where say it was already here. Just like with them motherfuckers, whoever so called, you end up seeing these things in life, and some people go to that place and manifest it in the physical. Boom. Some type of, wheel or apparatus that, pushes power. Yet it was already here. We just,
And the thing is, like, they make sure we notice that. Don't forget to let them know that somebody invented the wheel. They have to know that.
the
For what
groom.
reason? They're grooming us and shit. They're trying to like set this position, like, all right, well, and all this stuff. And, oh yeah, then everybody was working, we were inventing and giving and painting and loving and happy and shit, the Renaissance. But then yeah, we had this one day, like somebody kidnapped a bunch of people and took them to a different country. It was really bad, but that's over now. They were slaves and stuff. But so now we pay, say we all have to go to work. And that's where it gets right into turning us into fucking going to work. The whole thing is to create
Mhm.
a fucking paid slave. That's not even fucking paid. He's fucking
Yeah.
enslaved from the child the beginning.
Right, man. That's it.
And like day by day, bro, that just doesn't it feels worse to me. The more I consider, like, when I look at, like, in my mind, I try to envision our nation, America and stuff. I'm like, yeah, so nobody really owns any of the houses that they're in. Niggas like, this is my house. Like, no, nigga, it's not. They'll take it from me and from you, nigga. Shit. And like
Ooh,
none of this shit that we like. So well, whose is it? And how much? Like, okay, they
absolutely.
raise the rent. Where's the extra room? Not an attic, nothing, not even a new appliance.
Dang.
And I can't raise on them. So like, there's something fucking really, really wrong. When if you steal food because you're hungry, they'll fucking put you in a place where they'll feed you for free. Something's really wrong.
Yep, the illusion. You
Niggas
know.
talking about Epstein's Island, nigga. What about Epstein's Nation, where the fucking we let a curriculum teach our kid what is, and the thing is, it's so ingrained in us. Like, well, that's what our parents did. Why? I mean, there's nothing wrong with them doing it. They get to learn, and we think that we're learning. Is that what learning is? We don't get to learn what learning is. We get one way.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we don't realize that this is a bias beginning from the beginning. So, who does it benefit for us to be biased in their mind?
Hmm.
Well, nigga, who said this? We should give them schools. That's what it is.
The twist. That's what it is. Twist.
Nation's like, fuck getting fresh water, bro. Let's just fucking resell the roaches, nigga.
It's fucked up, man. Like say, do you think it's supposed to be? To say like, enough time has passed where say maybe this is where it's supposed to be. Cause like say freedom, people still don't even know they free. And it's like the chips is gonna fall where they may, just like where everybody did have their own sovereignty. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Yeah,
Sometimes,
this,
like,
this is where it led some, or most.
no, yeah, like even just like the idea of freedom and shit. Like today, freedom is like having an OnlyFans fucking password hacker. That's like freedom now. You know what I'm saying? But like when I remember being kids, bro, playing outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember specific cartoons, specific things from the cartoons, like on fucking
Hmm.
Herculoid. The one would shoot the fucking rock out the nostril, the horn. I thought that was so cool. I couldn't wait till he would shoot the rock out the fucking rhinoceros face horn. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Right,
right.
rhino or whatever. And I never liked Ooged and Gook or whatever. And nobody remembers the Soggies from Captain Crunch, but I do. You feel me? And it's like, damn, like, what is my kid gonna be saying?
Hmm.
Because he ain't get to have none of that shit. Basically, his most kids' lives, they're like they're watching a screen or they're sitting behind the walls or they're watching a screen.
Yep. Yep. It's wow. It's a mission, man. Like say, the elder over the child, like, say from that time where everybody feel like they know what they doing. Ooh wee. You didn't know shit.
Yeah, for real. But
And
like
it's modern.
at least for this, like what I can say, I can only really speak on my own understanding and shit, right? The things I've been existing for as far as I can really compute
Respect.
what that means. Cause like what about when you were one? Like, nigga, I know I was, but I don't remember that. Well, what were you doing? Nigga, don't look at me like that, nigga. I don't well, put you on the spot, nigga. Like you was,
See?
so what wasn't you here, nigga? Like, you might be an imposter, nigga. Like this is some new other nigga than the nigga that was at one. Like nobody knows
Hmm.
who that person is. Nobody remembers that shit. It's like, why?
Ain't that some shit?
Like, I remember one time, bro. I think the
That's
reason I really
shit.
asked this question, we were playing Goldeneye back in the days, homie. We were playing Perfect Dark, and I was
Okay.
like, my teammate, I was like, hey, hurry up, come help me. I got four bots coming in, and they're about to come and get me, bro. He said, man, I woke up, there was ammo with no gun, no gun. And he said, I was like, what you mean? When this way he said it, when I woke up, there was just ammo and no gun. And it's like,
Hmm.
I just woke up one day, I was here. I don't even know what day that was, when that was. I just remember one day I was like, boom.
Wow.
I can't explain that shit, nigga. Like I should have an
Mhm.
idea of when a time frame.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. Damn.
I don't like it.
Wow, he spawned.
And it's like, so these kind of considers, right? These things like think about shit like that. These like, I don't know, man. These kind of feel like more scarier because like, it's like I don't want to ask this kind of question. And when I think that's like maybe this involves like some kind of ego shit. Like this is the door you don't want to act like you know it exists, but you're looking at it now, and you see it's a weird looking door.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And but when I think about it, it's like, man, am I like the questions get so deep? Like, yeah, I can just remember waking up kind of or not. I can't call it being aware, but now that I'm being asked a question, I'm thinking about it, and I've always been here. It's like, well,
Hey,
just
and
trying to
that's
say.
deep. That's deep. You said that, like
But
remember
who can
what you
say
was
other?
doing. Mm.
Well, you know,
You
but then you
know,
have that one bitch ass nigga, Key North, and be like, oh, nigga, shit, I remember when I was my man, shit. I remember when I was being born, nigga. I remember when I opened my eyes, looked around, and said, shit,
see
I different I thought. You have a nigga
hey
like that.
that's it. You you said it all with that. Like that makes so much sense. Like, cause you don't nobody remember when they was two. You know, people be like, what do it all mean? Like you
See,
think about when you was digging in your nose when you was four, if you can remember that. But yeah, you remember that day. You know what
when
I'm
did it become
saying?
bad though? And one
Hmm.
day they were like, hey, that's bad. I was like, whoa, what? Dude, I'm jumping, like I'm finger my nose. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, shit, I don't know.
Oh man, hey,
What do you
hey, I
call it?
think that sugar booger, that's that salty one. I don't think you should eat it though. You know what I mean? Don't eat that motherfucker. You know, that's a floozy right there. You know what I mean?
Hey, but you know what? It's like I be looking like the pyramids and all the ancient mega. I'm like, man, fuck aliens, bro. The niggas that built that shit, I don't know what they on now. It's like a
Mm.
crackhead race, nigga. Well, then one, you know, the whole planet got smoked up. You know, the whole planet, the whole system became smoked out on that shit. You're like, what? The whole solar system? And it's like whoever built that shit, bro, it could have been
Yeah,
us,
why
but
you say
like,
that, man?
huh?
That is deep. I said, why you say that, man? Because who built them up? How they do this shit?
Bro, it had to be us, but like not the same. We're not those same. We're not those kind of people. There's something different. Oh, what happens? Oh yeah, I just don't remember being here, and they put me in school early as fuck. It's
Niggas
not
had
like
one too.
you live with your kid, your family, and at like 12 or 13, you go off to learn a skill. They get you. You got to go to school, nigga. They
Gotta
got
learn how
kinder
to
care, they got
execute.
preschool, they got daycare, and it's all geared around the family being disabled from keeping a functional work environment where the kid has to go to something after the kid is like 1 year old.
Mm. Damn, boy.
Mom has to
Yeah,
go back to work, you
they
know.
at
And like basically, if you look at me like, what is this? What does this place do? You don't keep the house. You play these things called mortgages that really means death grip. What the fuck is that really about? Well, it's what it says. You're gonna be paying
you.
till you die, and then
Monopoly.
when you die, you still don't keep it. You never keep it. So what are you paying for?
The monopoly money.
Nobody ever keeps it. So what are you paying for? Oh, just yeah, just this one. And then motherfucker like 10 days later, nigga still saying it. Froze.
Mm. Facts. It's crazy, mental. It is, man. What it's all meaning to me is like say Earth is like a patient room, you know, a big waiting room, and shit, you see motherfuckers go clown in it, you know,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
and
just playing.
it got us all, huh?
I got a custom Xbox, nigga. Get my life, nigga. That's it.
Huh? I ain't
I'm
mad
playing
at
my
you.
game, nigga. Look, I'm trying. I got me a couple cheat codes. I ain't gonna use yet, nigga. I'm waiting till I get some. Wait a couple days, but I'm gonna be fucking with some bitches with my cheat codes, nigga. Best believe, nigga.
Hell yeah. Hey, remember I mentioned that clown movie? Like, say one thing that say everybody got in common with that motherfucker is just being here. You know, just being here on this earth is it's equivalent to being in that clown suit. You know,
Oh
like
yeah,
they
most
showed.
definitely.
You know, look, they showed that motherfucker like you know that little grid that a fence will have. Oh, basic aluminum fence. That type of fence. This is the little, you know, like a clown jester suit.
Yeah, that's why them bitches be at Walgreens, nigga, trying to get me to give a donation, nigga, every fucking day, nigga. I'm like, no, 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 I'm not giving a donation. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I'll give it to my kid, man. I'll go buy my ice cream and shit. Talking about some St. Jude or some bitch. Some who? What she look
You
like?
know, give them
Oh,
some of
the
that
button. She had a
monopoly
button in
money.
this bitch, nigga. I'm trying to buy some. You got some other bitch with a button in the middle of my transaction.
You a motherfucker,
See how they be doing, nigga?
man. It's real.
You can't even buy some at Walgreens without some bitch named St. Jude tapping you on your shoulder through the keypad talking about hold up before you put your pin number in. Hey, you wanna give me like the extra 30 cents to be on your check?
Motherfucker sitting there ringing the bells and all that shit.
Yeah. And what they ring the bell for, they know exactly, man. I can't wait. See the last shipment, it went right there to St. Jude. They were so happy. Bro, it's like a fucking it's just a behavior that people add to their life don't even know the fuck they did it for.
Mm,
And it's based on a previous founding idea that this behavior is worth doing. And so, like, when a certain set of behaviors are being taught as what is worth doing, then all the other behaviors that will be worth doing won't be done because you already have the worthwhile ones.
mm.
And it ends up nobody owns their own homes in the whole nation. Fucking we fucked up. And who's gonna take it from us? Us. That's the dumbest shit of all time. Nigga, like nigga, fuck that shit. Hey, nigga, and the whole homie said no, we ain't coming. The whole state, nigga, we ain't paying rent this month.
Mm.
What y'all want to do? They gonna send the next state to come get us.
Man, that's crazy.
Unless Biden like, nigga, hold up, nigga. Hey man, get the plane ready. We going here. We headed right now. All of a sudden, the news: Biden's on his way right now to whoop Zach Nelson's ass, and motherfucker lost. And have to actually
Bite
fight
his
the nigga.
head off. Bite his motherfucking head off. Bite it. Well, shit, man, I'm about to jump down.
Yeah, I mean, so I gotta get to bed. I got 2 more minutes, but
It
yeah.
was good chopping it up with you, man. I just wanted to come up here, man, and say something with you, dog. You know what I mean? Much love though to everybody, man.
Nah, for sure, it was fun. It was a fun little shindig we just did, nigga. Food's not overcooked. Oh shit, the other one's been on, but we still here, nigga. We good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got that shit.
Oh
Like, I want to
man.
eat this pizza. 30 minutes, an hour later, like, "Wait, my pizza ain't done. Oh shit, my pizza. Ain't even started, nigga. You like,
Don't fuck up now. Okay, my nigga. I see you in a minute, man. Stay up, bro.
all right, bro, be easy, bro.
One love.
All right, what's up?